We are going to go and talk more about the dollar. Remember, Warren Buffett wading into this debate this morning with an op-ed in the New York Times. The dollar, as we speak, weakening against the yen. Let's bring in Bloomberg's editor-at-large, Tom Keene, for more on Buffett, the dollar, and, Tom, what you see.
We're a banana republic. It's like that suntan lotion Deirdre uses. We don't want our country to evolve into the banana republic economy described by Keene. Strong language from Warren Buffett today.
Strong language. And I mean, one of his points in that seems to be that inflation is one way for the government to get citizens money without a vote, and also just sort of, without a vote, I guess.
Yeah,
that's
without a vote. He says slowing them down will require extraordinary political will, and that's the major message from Mr. Buffett this morning, is where's the political will when we look at $1.8 trillion in deficit.
And without cutting services, I meant to add.
Free lunch.
Some would say the political will isn't existent in the healthcare debate, and might ask the same question: how on earth can it possibly be brought to bear on the dollar debate when the decisions there are even harder?
I think you get these kind of op-ed pieces in August as well. There's something about the new year being, in the business world, being coming back after Labor Day. And you get these kind of thought pieces, as we see from Mr. Buffett. A more targeted piece by Martin Feldstein in the Journal this morning on healthcare. But you mentioned the currency markets. Why? Really an amazing political will out of the Bank of England, where Governor King, their chairman Bernanke, was overruled within their meetings about quantitative easing, and that shook sterling. And then, as you mentioned, Eric, we see some significant yen strength really pushing up against resistance.
What does it tell us, though, Tom, that Mervyn King, as you say, the UK's equivalent of Ben Bernanke, pushing for more quantitative easing, whereas here there's pressure for less?
Well, I think it goes each way with each central bank. I spoke yesterday on Bloomberg Surveillance with Adam Posen, who's now an American on the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of England. Can you imagine someone from England being on the Federal Reserve? We're so parochial here. That would be remarkable. David Malpass with us today on the show.
You've got a great show we're looking forward to. That is Bloomberg's editor-at-large, Tom Keene.